go, kid.
Hot shot toward third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
He's been pretty much their entire offense here so far. He's got 3 of their 4 hits now. No one else seems to be able to get on track.
Chris Davis will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up.
Yeah, we'll see if he can get back to the swing he put on the ball in his first at bat. He got himself a nice solid line drive that just didn't fall.
Now a move over to first.
No,
and he'll get back in safely.
Just keeping an eye on him.
And again a throw. Runner back safely.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Another throw
He's
over.
in there.
And a dive, but he's back in.
Keeping him close.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching. And this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Wilson Ramos will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. The run scores from second. It's now a 5-2 game.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Chester Smith will step in now in a big spot here with runners on.
Keep in mind, he's got a home run here already. Smith. If he gets a hold of another one, he could tie up this ball game.
Wait for your pitch right here. Let's get your pitch. Come on, big guy.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Gardner. And that retires the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 5-2. Martin Ramirez will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, what a dive. The throw. He's out.
Oh, love it.
How about it?
Young man, welcome to the big leagues. He's thinking, that's a knock in AAA, and it probably is, but not up here. They can play some D up here. That's some big-time glove work to come up with this and make a strong throw to get him.
And the Yankees offense was led in large part by this man, Chase Headley. Strike oppose, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck, let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top 5-2. So long from Baltimore.
Our final light score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees.
This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Chester Smith is in that spotlight. And, Steve, he's already an exciting young major leaguer, but his play recently points to his future being very, very bright.
Well, Matt, I'm not so sure there's a young player in the game today that's more exciting than he is right now. He's been on an absolute tear, as you can see by the numbers there on the bottom of your screen. I'm just amazed at how comfortable he looks at the highest level of baseball, despite his age. I mean, he's still developing as a ball player, both mentally and physically, which is pretty scary for everybody else because he's already playing at an all-star caliber level. I'm really excited to watch him perform in this game, but I can't wait to see what he might be a couple of years from now.
All right, the guys and I will be back to get this one started on the show right after this. Friday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. With that, here's how Buck Showalter lines his Orioles up in this one. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what that leadoff hitter can do in this one. He was a run-producing machine last month, driving in over 30 runs. He just kept coming through with runners in scoring position, and he found a variety of ways to get it done. That's doing what it takes to help your team win ball games.
Chester Smith heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Second baseman, number 15.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
That's yanked into the stands, strike one.
First pitch, 7:06.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. A quick out, number one. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Yeah, if you're pitching, you better be aware of Crush Davis. He always seems to come through in the clutch. Doesn't let the pressure of a big situation get to him.
C.J. Cron will get his first chance here. 2 for 4 in Wednesday's game. Gallardo sets his sights on his way with the 3-2.
Hey, we got one here.
Sent on the ground out to second. Smith is up with it. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. And with that, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, we talk about the top catchers in the game. You talk about Molina, Posey, but Wilson Ramos, he does a lot of things really well. Very quick feet behind that plate, allows for him to get into.
Here you go.
Leading off the inning, Chester Smith, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He'll take the turn and head for second, and he will make it there as he starts the 4th with a leadoff double. So he's into scoring position here on that double that kicks off the 4th inning. And as you can see on the graphic, he currently sits second on the Orioles in that category.
Yeah, he's really contributed to the team this year. Here he is on second again with a chance to score.
Come on now, get your pitch up there,
Into
kid.
the box now, Austin Jackson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Here we go, baby. Find a good pitch.
Hit out towards second.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Throw on to first by Pennington, and there's one gone.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
Chris Davis is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here. So they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dyson is there. Let's see if they test it. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
Third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Ground ball right side. Backhanded. And he is in there. He will score as Machado delivers the RBI. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, that's one way to get yourself on the scoreboard for the first time. They always say, get that runner home any way you can. And, well, this counts. It'll be scored an infield single and an RBI.
Andrelton Simmons is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Gallardo gets the sign. Here he comes 0-1. Popped up.
Balls up, balls up. Ball,
Davis is there to make the catch, and the home half of the 4th starts with a 1-pitch out.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Chester Smith will stand in here to get things started in the Baltimore 6th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
All right, come on now, one time, let her fly.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And here's a ball hit in the air. Escobar onto the grass. Makes the play, 1 away.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. And it's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
Hey, we got no out.
Andrelton Simmons will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
And this might advance the runner as it's on the ground to second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Well, if you're going to make an out, you have to make a productive out. And that moves a man up to third now with just 1 away.
Hey, let's get out of
Danny Valencia will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all or nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 7th inning coming up. Angels lead it 6-1. Chester Smith will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Chester Smith.
Let's fly. Let's go right here.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. The 0-1 delivery. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Austin Jackson will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Pitch up there. Let's go, baby.
One run, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Calhoun, and that retires the side. Orioles strand a couple. They trail 6-1. Cole Calhoun stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Angels strand 1. They lead it 6-1. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his spots all game long.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Angels are winners here, 6-1. Good night from Anaheim.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Orioles, 1 run, 5 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Andrew Heaney. His record is now 8-11.
Now from the Big A, we've got afternoon baseball from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. With that, here's how Buck Showalter lines his Orioles up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, they got to love the production they're getting out of their leadoff hitter right now. He's been unconscious at the plate. He hit over 15 home runs last month. I don't think anyone expects him to keep up that pace, but if he can get anywhere close to the same level of production, then he's going to continue to help this ball club win a lot of games.
Chester Smith makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Second baseman, number 15.
Belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is Dyson. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. And there it is. Chester Smith is the new single-season home run king. He now cruises around the bases knowing he's just toppled a long-standing record, one regarded as the jewel of Major League achievements. What a thrill for us to witness, and as you can tell, the fans are certainly grateful as well.
And you have to wonder what is going through his head right now, Matty. The home run record is one of the most hallowed records in all of sport. Well, take a curtain call, big fella. You definitely earned it.
Yeah, and guys, this is one of the reasons why this is such a hallowed record. As you just said, Eric, it's because it requires such a ridiculous level of consistency throughout an entire season. I mean, he flat out didn't go through a home run hitting slump at all. And if he had, we would not be witnessing the momentous occasion right now. And he will always be remembered for having one of the greatest seasons in baseball history.
Mike Trout gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Tillman into his motion. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Smith comes up with it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Chester Smith will get a second shot at it now. Remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going.
It's great when he gets out there and get things going like he did. Really gets the rest of the team involved.
This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And as you can see there, he currently leads the Orioles in that category.
Yeah, and when a guy can post numbers like that, his teammates just expect him to produce game after game. He's a hit machine.
Settling in now, Austin Jackson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Here's the 0-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Simmons on to first, and they get the double play.
Don't be afraid.
Chester Smith strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Like you can. Come on. Come on, Daddy, like a big dog. Right time, right time.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. Hit hard to short. Taken in by Simmons.
Look.
Throw on
Got
to
him.
first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for the Orioles. They lead it 2-1.
Hey, we got no one here.
Gerard Dyson steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to Davis, but too late, and they'll settle for just the 1.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Here we go, fellas. Let's
So
go.
striding in, Cole Calhoun, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Smith fields it cleanly. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. And it's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
Hey, right guard.
Chester
right
Smith
What's up,
strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dyson's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. Chester Smith strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here comes the first pitch. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Chester Smith will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Here we go.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
All right, boy. All right. Here we go.
No one better. Clutch up here.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Here we go. Hey, drive him in. Need you right here.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Hey, no one better, huh?
Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And a relay home, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Well, there you go. That's all he's looking to do. Get one airborne here. And now that they've got the lead, they can turn their sights towards the bottom half with a chance to wrap this one up.
And, gentlemen, one of the big keys for the Orioles this afternoon was the play of this man, Wilson Ramos. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Orioles win this one 3-2. So long from Anaheim.